to another day of Vlogmas. I've had a lovely start to my day. Didn't vlog because it was bitterly cold, but went out for a lovely morning walk here in the New Forest. I honestly feel like I'm still warming up from the walk, and I've been home, I've done my hair, I've done my makeup. I'm still wearing my walking gear because I'm going to be changing outfits later, and I figured I didn't want to do 3 outfit changes in a day, but I'm wearing my new little Ralphie knit that I picked up at Vista, which I am so obsessed with. I was walking with my mum this morning and I was saying to her, it's so funny how like as you grow up, what your mum says makes so much more sense. I remember as a teenager and like in my early 20s just loving everything oversized, like super baggy, super oversized. My mum would always say to me like, that's too big on you, that is ridiculous, like you need something that fits you better. And I'd always be like, no, we love the oversized look. And now I'm wanting to get my knits a lot more fitted and a lot more comfortable. I mean, I literally have replaced a Ralphie knit that I already have, a cable knit that is pretty much the exact same as this, but that is like, the resize is too big. And I picked up this instead, and I'm so happy. I feel like it fits really well. It kept me nice and toasty warm this morning on a very chilly walk, and I'm just making myself a lovely coffee. I'm having a little bit of a later breakfast because we actually have a really fun day today. We are heading up to Lainston House, which is just outside of Winchester. I took you guys there recently. When did we stay there? It was for Alex's birthday back in end of August, September time, and oh my goodness me, it's such a beautiful hotel. My cousin actually got married there a few years ago, so I've been able to stay a couple of times, and it's such a like special countryside manor. It's absolutely beautiful. So we are heading there for afternoon tea today, which I am really looking forward to. So you know when like your whole body clock needs to shift, it's like I need a late breakfast because I know it'll be a late lunch, and I probably won't end up having any dinner because I don't know about you, but I find afternoon teas so filling. I always get a little bit too big for my boots, and I have quite a few finger sandwiches. I'll do a couple of scones, then by the time I finish that, I don't even have any room for cake. So luckily I have a fiance that will hoover up anything I bring home for him. He always asks me to bring back a doggy bag whenever I go for afternoon tea. And if you guys have been around for a little while, you might actually know that my sister, my mum and I have a little bit of a thing. And it's something that we find so fun, and I would so recommend doing this with your sisters, your mums, your friends. It's afternoon tea bingo, where basically we tick off all of the best afternoon tea spots in the UK. We've done the Ritz, we've done Claridge's. Last Christmas we did Fortnum & Mason, which was one of my absolute favourites. We also last Christmas did the Balmoral Hotel up in Edinburgh. We've done Limewood here in the New Forest. We have done so many, but never actually done Lainston House. So I'm really looking forward to today. I feel like I've got the bar set quite high now that we've done so many afternoon teas. I feel like I know what I like in an afternoon tea, and I will always like rank them from best to worst. I have to say the Balmoral afternoon tea that we had in Edinburgh last year, one of the best. And actually so was the Fortnum & Mason afternoon tea. They're 2 of my absolute favorites. The Ritz, of course, is up there, absolutely beautiful. Although I have heard that it's getting a little bit busy. Obviously bookings are like really hard to get the Ritz. It's so expensive to go for afternoon tea. We've been quite a few years ago and we absolutely adored it, but a friend of mine went recently and she said it was so busy that you couldn't get waiters' attention, that like the chairs were so squished together, and it meant the acoustics were really loud, you could barely hear the piano. She wasn't hugely impressed, which really upsets me because I absolutely loved it. Maybe it's better to go not at Christmas time, like a more kind of like off-season period, and maybe a more off-season like time frame, because obviously mid-afternoon is like the busiest time to go. One that actually I wasn't hugely impressed with, I'm not gonna lie, is Claridge's, and I know a lot of girls love that, but the main reason I didn't like it is because they actually take the teapots away from you. So you've got to wait for a member of staff to realise that you needed to top up, come over and give you a top up. And it sounds bad, but it's like, I just want to fill my own tea. I just want to fill up my own cup. Thank you very much. So we've done a lot of afternoon teas in our time, and I've heard good things about Lainston House. I think it's going to be a really lovely one. And I also have some new outfits which arrived this morning from Karen Millen. I feel like Karen Millen are just absolutely killing the game. I can't keep myself off their website at the moment. So I've got some gorgeous new, like really elegant, beautiful festive outfits, which I was thinking I could wear for the afternoon tea this afternoon. So I'm gonna have my coffee. I'm gonna make myself a little slice of toast for breakfast, and then I can show you what I've been picking up. I'm not gonna lie, after all the chat we had yesterday at Fortnum & Mason about different types of honey, I felt inspired this morning having my breakfast and got out honey from the back of the cupboard I've not actually tried before, a very local honey. It was a New Forest wildflower honey, and when I tell you, it was the zingiest thing I have ever tasted. It was absolutely delicious. So I am in an excellent mood now after my morning coffee and morning breakfast and my new delivery here in front of me. It's one of those deliveries, one of those hauls when you don't quite realise how many items you have in your basket until the parcel arrives and your postie gives you that look that's like, oh yes, you had a very good shopping session, didn't you? But as I said, I feel like Karen Millen are just killing it at the moment. They have so many gorgeous bits, and I don't think I've ever placed this many Karen Millen orders in like such a short period of time, but they just have so many gorgeous bits on their website at the moment. I do feel like they do party wear season, like Christmas styling season, these kind of like elegant festive outfits unlike anyone else. And every single time I've been wearing Karen Millen recently, I have been stopped and asked where it's from, whether that's my military style coat, my gorgeous fluffy coat, obviously the dress that I wore to the amazing charity event. All of their pieces are just, I feel like they're just showstoppers, and I always get people asking me where they are from. So what I thought I would do is kind of show you the outfits first. We can like do the little haul and then try on and style up the pieces, because I want to create almost like a bit of a share from Clueless, like lookbook of items that I can wear around the festive season, like really beautiful, elegant outfits that I can like style up for this time of year, and items that I feel like I could wear even when Christmas is over. That's like so important to me, as I never want to be buying things that I'm only going to get wear out of for the next 2 weeks. I want to make sure that they're going to last really well in my wardrobe, that they are practical, beautiful purchases. So let's jump into the haul before I ramble on any more, because you guys are going to love these pieces. Oh, hopefully you're not being completely blinded by these trousers. But first up, we have a beautiful pair of trousers from Karen Millen Petite. I always get asked where the best places to find petite trousers are, and I would say Karen Millen are one of my favorite places to shop, because they just do beautiful petite wear. I will say whenever I shop from Petite, I always size up by one size. I'm normally about a 12, but Karen Millen Petite, I'm always a 14. I feel like they undersize their pieces as well as making them a little bit shorter, but as long as you know that, I feel like it's really easy to just make sure that you always shop one size up from your normal size. But I always love their trousers because I feel like they are just so well made. I feel like the fit is beautiful. I feel like they've put something in Karen Millen's water recently, where they've clearly been really focusing on the like sizing and fit and shape of their petite wear, because I feel like it's just been elevated recently. I absolutely adore it. The fit is so perfect. The length is just absolutely beautiful. And I've been wanting to add a beautiful pair of white trousers into my wardrobe. Now, I've shopped some white trousers before, and I didn't get on with them. I found them a little bit too light, a little bit too thin, whereas these are basically the white version of the black trousers that I have from Karen Millen, and I just thought these would be so beautiful for like those outfits where you just want to be wearing winter whites. I don't know about you, but I love winter white styling. I just think it looks so elegant, so festive, and so beautiful, and I don't always want to be wearing black at this time of year, especially for like evening attire. I don't know about you, but I've got a lot of like evening events, whether that's like friends, dinners, drinks, going out for date nights, seeing family, things like that, and sometimes it can get a little bit tiring when you're just wearing an all black outfit again and again. So I thought these would be a perfect pair to add into my wardrobe. They're really silky, really soft. They look ever so slightly see-through. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like this is going to be the kind of trousers you need to wear with like no VPL pants, so that nobody can see anything they don't want to see underneath. But when it comes to petite trousers, I feel like nobody does it quite like Karen Millen. I feel like you guys are going to make a drinking game out of how many times I've been adding burgundy into my wardrobe this Christmas. I've lost track. I really do need to join Burgundy Addicts Anonymous at the moment, but I saw this little knit on Karen Millen and just thought that is the most beautiful, big, chunky, like Christmas knit. I love, you know, that time between like Christmas and New Year's, they call it the Crimbo Limbo, where you're just going for like long walks around the New Forest, you're just like chilling with family, you want to wear something really comfortable, but it's really nice and cozy. This to me is a perfect like Boxing Day walk knit, still a little bit festive, but super chic and super cozy. It's actually a really, really long line knit, so perfect if you do want to wear it with leggings. I also think this could look really cute with a slip skirt. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to have to try it on, although I am quite interested in how the top of this looks. As you can see, I've not even hung this because this is probably one of the heaviest knits I have ever felt. Like, you can feel the quality in this jumper. It's absolutely beautiful. It actually feels on par with like my Cezanne knits, which obviously cost a lot more money than this did, and it did come as well in like a beautiful white color. I actually saw it on Alex Cole's Instagram, and that's what kind of like made me click on it, and then I saw the burgundy version and was like, well, we all know which one I'm going to be picking up. And it is just honestly so heavy. I cannot get over how beautiful this Merlot is as well. It's like a really, really gorgeous wine color, such a rich colorway, and the kind of piece that I do think I could still get away with wearing in January. But it's an interesting roll neck. It's like a roll neck, but it's really loose, so I'm hoping it's going to be really nice and cozy. You know what I'm like? I don't like my roll necks being too like up here, making me feel like I've got like a chokehold on. Like, I don't like feeling claustrophobic in my knitwear. I just want to feel really nice and cozy, warm. So I'm thinking this could be the perfect jumper to look elevated but still be super cozy during the crimbo, limbo, all those like lovely long walks, going for like pub lunches and things like that. I just thought this would be so beautiful. We then have an item that I feel like can only be described as like the most Ellie item ever. If there is one thing I love at this time of year, it is a jumper dress. And I actually have not added any jumper dresses into my wardrobe as of yet this winter, and I absolutely adore them. I feel like they're so easy to style. They look so elegant and elevated, and yet they are so comfortable. This time of year, I think it's really important to think about the comfort of your outfits as well as how beautiful they are, because I don't know about you, but I'm going to be doing a lot of eating, a lot of drinking, and just want to enjoy myself, and I cannot enjoy myself if I've got a really tight waistband digging in to my stomach when the bloat inevitably comes along. So I love a jumper dress for the fact that it's just so stretchy and comfy. And what I loved about this one, which I don't feel like you're going to be able to see as I'm just holding it up, you're going to have to wait for the try-ons, but it's got this really gorgeous, almost like A-line skirt with this huge slit, which I just think is so beautiful. I don't have any jumper dresses in my wardrobe like that. They're a lot more like bodycon, a little bit tighter fit. So I feel like this one is really nice because it's the kind that I think you can dress up or dress down. It's a little bit more of like a daytime jumper dress, which I thought would be so, so gorgeous. This is the perfect kind of piece where you're going out for lunch, you're going for dinner with friends, and you want to be beautiful, you want to be elevated, but you still want to be comfortable. I feel like a petition for jumper dresses to just be like festive styling uniform. I absolutely adore them. I feel like you cannot go wrong with a beautiful jumper dress in your wardrobe, and like I have, if you get the right ones and if you look after them, you can have them in your wardrobe for 5, 10, 15 years. I have some that are so old in my wardrobe that I bring out every single year because they're just one of those pieces. They don't date, they don't go out of style, they are just so timeless and so classic. And lastly, I've done that thing I like to do in a lot of my hauls where I save the best piece till last. I like to keep you waiting for my favorite item from the haul, and I'm not gonna lie, this is the dress that I have been eagerly awaiting to arrive. I have been so excited for this dress because I feel like this is going to be the perfect dress to wear today, and actually could potentially be a lovely Christmas Day dress. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it is time to start thinking about our Christmas Day wardrobe and what we're going to be wearing on the big day, especially if you're like me, if you're hosting this year. I feel like there's a lot of pressure for the host to always look beautiful, but still be comfortable, still be elegant. And when I saw this dress on Karen Millen's website, oh my goodness me, I could not have added it into my wardrobe any quicker. I think I got this from the petite section. I did indeed. This is Karen Millen petite. Oh, but I did go my normal size. I've gone for a 12. So hopefully this fits really, really nicely. But when I saw the beautiful, again, Merlot wine color, I couldn't resist. And I don't have anything in my wardrobe like this. It's a really beautiful kind of like shift dress. It's got this little cinched in waist. And I don't know if you can see this here, but it's got this really cute little pussy bow detail, which I really love because you can do like a big bow. Looks very festive. You know it is bow season. I cannot help myself. I just love bows at this time of year. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna have to add a bow into my hair before we head out because it just wouldn't be an Ellie outfit without one. But I'm thinking this could look really cute with like a pair of heeled boots. And what I love about these kinds of dresses is that they're quite lightweight and thin. So if you are hosting, I don't know about you, but I get really hot when I'm like running around doing drinks, making dinner, things like that. But if you're not hosting and you know you're going to be a little bit chilly, thermals underneath this dress. It's the epitome of nobody's gonna know. I love wearing thermals underneath dresses like this because it keeps you really nice and warm. It means you can still look really beautiful, not have to like sacrifice on your warmth. I'm the kind of person that gets really cold really easily, and when I get cold, I get grumpy, and I do not want to be grumpy at this time of year, so I thought this could be a perfect dress to style up and wear for today. So as I said, did the typical thing, saved the best till last, but I think we can agree this dress is just the perfect, elegant, beautiful Christmas dress. Oh my goodness me. Well, I'm not gonna lie, these trousers have made me look like a little bit of a fool, because here I am busy telling you to size up in Karen Millen Petite, and actually, as you can see, they are way too big for me. I'm going to clip them at the back just so that you can see how they actually are supposed to look. They are beautiful trousers, but I definitely need them in one size down, which is so annoying because I could have sworn that I picked up, let me check actually, I could have sworn I picked up the black trousers in a 14 and these fit absolutely perfectly. I picked these up in a 12. It's a really tricky one. I don't like to talk a lot about like sizing or like weight loss or anything like that. Like whenever people ask me what my weight is, I always say that has absolutely nothing to do with like sizing and things like that, and don't really like to share that information. And it's something that I feel like is really tricky to talk about, but I have lost a bit of weight recently. And I'm really struggling because I would be so used to, especially in trousers, going for a 14, but now clearly I'm a 12, and I don't know if that's more about like my weight or if it's like Karen Millen sizing changing, which is a little bit tricky to chat about. So what I would say is if you're between sizes in the petite, I would recommend sizing up, because I would always be a 14 solidly, but now I'm down to like a 12. It's the 14 which is ever so slightly too big, which is such a shame because as you can see, they are the most beautiful trousers. They definitely need a little bit of esteem. I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that you can see the pockets. I don't know if you can see that, but because they are a little bit see-through, we've got a little clip there just keeping them together. I do have no VPL pants on, and what I have done, which I do think is really cute, is done the sandwich method with them, which is something I would really love to do, and also my kind of like all white, winter white outfits. If you don't know the sandwich method, it's basically about almost like creating a sandwich with a particular item. So often it will be your bottoms that create like a really cute sandwich, whether that's a pair of jeans, a slip skirt, gorgeous trousers, and going for a colour shoe that matches your top. And then you can even go for like a matching coloured bag, so all black other than a little pop of white. And I just think it looks really, really cute. Do you know what I also think would look really nice with these trousers is my gorgeous fluffy coat. As I said, I've had so many compliments on this. I did pick this up from Petite. This is also available in regular. In fact, I think the Petite sold out pretty quickly. I think they only have it available in the regular. I mean, how cute is that, with this kind of like pop of black coming out underneath this like very wintry white outfit. Oh, I do really, really love that. It's such a shame that the trousers are too big, so I'm gonna have to return these and get a 12, which is not the end of the world, just a little bit annoying. As you can see lengthwise as well, by the way, they fit really nicely just with a pair of heels. I'm 5 foot exactly, so even petite trousers on me are usually like an inch or two too long, so I just wear them with a pair of heeled boots and I'm absolutely fine. But I love the fit of them, I love the shape of them, I love the length. They're just ever so slightly too big, but that was my fault. I should have looked into it before I actually ordered them. I should have double checked. I could have sworn I ordered those trousers in a 14. But yeah, I think this is a really cute little outfit if you've got maybe like date nights to go on during the festive period, if you're like going out for drinks with the girls or anything like that. Just something where you want to be a little bit more elevated, still look really beautiful, still be nice and comfy and cozy as well. I do love how this looks. Well, I think we can all agree that this knit is definitely staying in my wardrobe. I've actually just added it with the black Karen Millen trousers that I picked up in a 12. So annoyed at myself for doing that, but I love how it looks. I feel like it makes this knit a little bit more elevated. This is definitely the kind of piece that you can dress up or dress down. In fact, I also think this would look really cute with a slip skirt. That would be adorable. And as I said, the thing I was most worried about is this collar, and it's a really interesting turtleneck. Like, it is huge, absolutely huge. As you can see, it's like nowhere near my neck, but it is very high up, but I quite like it. I feel like you can kind of like tuck it down. You can have a lot of fun with it. It's like supposed to look a little bit undone, a little bit messy. Definitely the kind of turtleneck you need to wear with your hair like away from you. You can either wear this with a bun, a pony, or you need to do like a half up, half down do. I don't think this is the kind where you could have your hair down, because I just feel like that would be a little bit much. You'd be feeling very, very overwhelmed. But I can't get over like how thick and soft this is. And even though I've tucked it up like this with the trousers, this is almost a dress on me. Like, look at the length of that. So perfect to wear with leggings, because obviously it means your bottom is not on show. I always get really self-conscious of this part. Like, whenever I'm wearing leggings, I just feel like it's a bit no matter how expensive the leggings are, there is a little bit see-through, you can see your pants a little bit, and it just feels like there's a lot on show, so it's quite nice to have the knit cover it. So you can literally wear it like this. I almost feel like I can wear this as like a mini dress, but I quite like it just kind of like tucked up like this with the trousers. Again, as I said, I think it would also look really cute with a slip skirt. In fact, should we try it on? Let's try it. Oh, it's cute. The knit and the slip. Oh my goodness me, this is so cute. I love the color combo. I'm really obsessed with burgundies and reds with whites at the moment because I feel like it's very festive, but still just as beautiful. And of course I've gone for the little tuck with this as well, which I'm sure you don't need reminding, but just in case, we're not tucking our knitwear into our skirts, are we, ladies? Because we end up getting the biggest bulge around your waist, around your bottom, so I tuck it into my bra. And I don't wear wired bras, like underwire bras. I just wear like t-shirt bras and like bralettes and things like that, and it still works. You just tuck it up, and then it gives you that really nice kind of like lifted look, which I really like. You can, if you want to, wear it full length. For me, I think that's a little bit too long, a little bit much. If it was maybe like up to here, that would look really cute, but if you're a bit taller than me, I feel like you could definitely get away with wearing it like this. I'm surprised at how kind of elevated this knit looks. I was expecting it to be a much more casual piece, but actually styled with items like this, I feel like it makes it a little bit more elevated, a little bit more, I don't know, a bit more chic. So I'm really happy with it. I am definitely going to be keeping this knit in my wardrobe. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it over the festive period. It's just such a gorgeous piece, the perfect colorway. You know my obsession with burgundy at the moment, and I just love the fit, the shape, the quality. Oh my goodness me, it's just perfect. One thing I would say before putting on this dress is to do your hair afterwards, because I have literally just ruined my hair trying to get this knit on. It has got such a tight turtleneck, which looks amazing. Obviously, when you're like changing it throughout the day, not quite ideal. So just think about that before you do your hair. I'm usually a makeup, then hair, then outfit kind of a gal, whereas this would have to be makeup, then maybe even outfit, then makeup, then hair, because I did struggle not getting loads of foundation on this knit. If ever you wonder how to get knits and like roll necks on without getting foundation, always use like a towel or a silk scarf. Basically just place it over the neck hole and then put your head through, and then it means that the makeup goes on the towel. Or if it's a slip, like a silk scarf, doesn't really go on it. I feel like the silk just kind of like is so smooth that it just kind of folds away, which I love. But the dress itself is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I mean, how gorgeous is this? It's got the little slit at the side, which I really like. I feel like I should probably wear knee-high boots with this because I don't really like my legs to be on show in the winter, but this could actually be a contender for today for the afternoon tea because it's absolutely beautiful. I really love the shape, the fit. I love the ribbing to it. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it's got this like really small kind of ribbing, which I always find so comfortable. I always find really elevating as well. I think it makes it look more expensive than it actually is. And I love the shape, the fact that you've got this A-line skirt, I just find a little bit, it's like less evening-y. That means you can dress it up or dress it down. Now, one thing I would say with a dress like this, obviously at this time of year we need to wear coats, we need to wear outerwear. You need to be really considerate about what you're wearing, because as much as I adore the military style coat from Karen Millen, this is not going to be the kind of coat that you can wear with this dress. Let me show you how much shorter than the dress it is, and I feel like it's such a faux pas to wear your coat and have it a little bit shorter. I'm hoping you can see from that far away. I'm always so tiny in the viewfinder that as much as I know you guys have been enjoying the new kind of like format of doing my hauls, I feel like you're so far away I can't quite tell if like everything's in the camera. And as you can see, the dress comes down lower than the coat. This one's not the worst in the world, but you do have a good like that much material, and I just think it looks a bit clunky, it looks a little bit awkward. So you're better off going for a coat that is completely full length. My Ivy Oak coats are completely full length, or you could kind of go in the opposite direction and go for something completely cropped, bringing back out the faux fur coat. Honestly, I'm just loving her at the moment. I feel like she has been such a versatile piece in my wardrobe. She was something that I thought might be a bit of a gimmick, but actually has not been at all. So as you can see, because she's like so cropped, you don't need to worry about the length underneath, because obviously it's never gonna line up. And I really like this in an outfit. I feel like this also makes it a little bit more evening-y. A cute little pair of knee-high boots, little bag. I mean, how cute would the jeans shoe be with this? maybe a string of pearls. Oh, I feel like this is really turning it into a more evening-y look, which I absolutely adore. It just goes to show how versatile it is as well. So another gorgeous piece to add into my wardrobe, and another outfit on record that I can just kind of like pull out whenever I need to. If I get like a last minute invite, I know I've got something beautiful to wear. Oh my goodness me, this dress. I now have a bit of a conundrum, because I think this could be the perfect Christmas Day dress. It is so beautiful. It is so elegant. It is so comfortable as well. I mean, look at that cinched in waist. But it actually has an elasticated panel on the back, so really nice and stretchy for when you've eaten all the Quality Street and all of the mince pies on Christmas Day, and so elegant. I mean, look at the movement in that skirt. I can literally twirl around like a little fairy princess. Oh, this is absolutely beautiful. I love the fact that it's long sleeves as well. I don't know what it is, but I always prefer long sleeves on me. And the high neck, I think the bow really adds a beautiful detail. I don't want to say that it could be like granny-ish, but you know what I mean? It could look a little bit old-fashioned if it was just this kind of like high neckline, whereas the pussy bow just really adds a bit of detailing, makes it a little bit, I don't know, a little bit more interesting, but it's still really subtle, which I really, really like. It's the perfect kind of dress that I feel like you can dress up or dress down. It is just absolutely beautiful. So now is the question of, do I wear this today or do I save it for Christmas Day? I mean, I could, in theory, wear it both times. I could wear it today and Christmas Day. But I don't know about you. I quite like saving my Christmas Day outfit for something like the first time wearing it on Christmas Day. It just makes it feel a little bit more special. So I could wear this today. I could definitely wear the ribbed dress. That is absolutely beautiful as well. I might have to message the girls and ask what they're wearing, because that could sway me. I honestly wish this was like a FaceTime, so you could give me your opinions straight away, because I'm so undecided whether I save this for Christmas Day or wear it both times. I think this might be my Christmas Day outfit though. I think we should probably do like a bit of a choosing my Christmas Day outfit so that I can style up a few other options, which might help me. We could definitely do that throughout Vlogmas. In fact, I normally do that most years, and I'll place a little haul of a few options to wear on Christmas Day. I think this might be the front runner though. This is absolutely beautiful. I cannot get over how stunning this is. I'm hoping that you'll think that me and the girls have made the right decision for today's outfit and saving the dress, the burgundy dress, potentially for Christmas Day. My sister actually made a good point that she said that even if I don't end up wearing it for Christmas Day, I do have still really fun events to attend, lots of Christmas activities that I could wear the dress to. So we're going with the ribbed roll neck, and I'm kind of in love. I'm not going to lie, I think I've made the right decision. It's a super comfy, stretchy, but elegant dress. So a quick little makeup top up. I've just been applying my little Charlotte Tilbury. I love this if I'm going to be eating, because I find it is a lip butter that actually lasts a really long time. Like, it's almost like a lip stain, like an in-between of a lip butter and lip stain. So love that. Fix my hair, having to put the dress on again, my goodness me. And I've added a little bit of hair oil because my hair was looking a little bit dry, and I do find when you've got straight hair, especially straight hair with highlights in, gosh, you can tell when it's starting to look a little bit dry. So I've just applied the Kerastase Elixir. It is my favorite hair oil at the moment. Such a gorgeous one. Added a little bit of jewelry. I was thinking of going for a necklace, but actually I quite like the kind of like, I don't want to say the plainness, but almost just the expanse of black. I think is really nice and elevating. It really helps with that kind of like elongation in my body. And of course, we've added a hair bow, because it would not be an Ellie outfit without a hair bow. So I've gone for my little velvet number, which I absolutely adore. Let me show you the full outfit before we head off, because I'm so looking forward to this afternoon tea. There's nothing I love more than a festive afternoon tea, especially somewhere new. And the stay that we had at Lainston back in end of summer, early autumn was honestly just incredible. So really looking forward to how it's going to look dressed up for Christmas. It's just going to be such a lovely afternoon. Oh, I forgot to say as well actually that this dress, I don't know if you can see them, does actually come with a belt. So it's got these little belt loops, which I think I'm going to cut off, because I personally don't think it needs the belt. As a petite girl, you guys know my goal in life with all of my outfits is elongation. It's to make me look taller, to give me a little bit of height. It's just to make it as like flattering as possible. And I find wearing a belt, particularly with a jumper dress, really breaks up the outfit. Like, it really stops that flow of the dress. Even though I don't know if you can see, it does have this kind of like differentiation. I feel like adding a leather belt just adds a block to the look and can really emphasize my lack of height, which I just don't like, and I don't think it's really needed with this dress. So I'm going to cut off at these belt loops because I just don't really think you need them at all. But I love how the dress looks. I've added a pair of duo boots. I don't think you've really seen these boots before. They're a beautiful pair that have got like a half leather, half suede detail, which I love because it makes them a bit more daytime appropriate. It's not like I'm wearing like a pair of evening boots. It adds that height, adds that elevation. You've got a little heel there, which I love. So we've got earrings, we've got hair bow, and as you can see, we're going for the ivy oak coat. I've gone for the brown one just so that it wasn't like a sea of black. I felt like I might look like I was attending a funeral if I went for a black coat with this look as well. And I always get compliments every time I wear this brown one. I do absolutely adore it, and she is the perfect length. Honestly, nothing irks me more than when my coat is shorter than my dress. I feel like it's just such a faux pas. Always looks so messy. So I always love having a full length woolen coat. I feel like every girl just needs 1 or 2 full length woolen coats in their wardrobe. And then bag wise, we're going for the Mulberry. I feel like I've been wearing her with absolutely everything recently, but she really is a workhorse in my wardrobe for a reason. Perfect day to night bag and fits everything that I need in her. This is the second smallest size that I have. I've been asked a couple of times which size I have. I thought this was the smallest that they do, but they actually do a mini version compared to this as well, or micro, I think they call it. I think this is the mini. There's also a micro, but yeah, I do absolutely adore her. If you're looking for something really special to treat someone to this Christmas, I feel like a Mulberry bag under the tree would be so well received. But yeah, that is my outfit of the afternoon, ready for a lovely afternoon tea at Elainston House. As I said, I'm so excited to see the house dressed up. Never actually seen it at Christmas time. I think it's just going to be so magical, and another lovely one to tick off our afternoon tea bingo. So let's get going. I'm so looking forward to this. We have arrived, and look at how festive Elainston is looking. My goodness me, those are some big Christmas trees. Oh, it's looking so festive already. The fire is roaring away, and look at the garland around it. Oh my gosh, I would love to do something like this in the house. So lovely and cozy, warm. Look at all the wellies. Oh my goodness me, look at that tree. This is the room we're having our afternoon tea in, and I don't think I've ever seen anything so exquisite. Look at the wallpaper, the paneling, the chandeliers. Oh wow, let's have a little look as to what we have in store for today. The Christmas afternoon tea. Oh, bacon and apple pork sausage rolls, brie onion chutney and rocket sandwich. Oh, that looks absolutely incredible. Where are the teas? What teas do we have? Oh, I do love a Darjeeling first flush. That is my absolute favourite. I might try the Elainston House afternoon tea as well. Oh, looks like we're in for a real treat. Oh, that looks lovely. Oh, that looks lovely.
Would you like me to explain everything that's on there?
Yes, please.
Yes, so on the bottom in the middle you have your brie and onion chutney sandwiches, and then to the side you have a bacon and sausage roll, a leek and sage quiche, and a prawn beurre roast on a brioche bread.
Lovely.
And then on the next shelf you have your blackcurrant jam and croissant cream. We'll bring the scones out once you finish as much as savoury as you can. And then finally you have your cakes on top. So here you have a ginger and vanilla and cranberry opera cake. And then here you have a cranberry and hazelnut mousse, a tropical fruit Paris breast, and finally a sticky toffee pudding.
Amazing, thank you so much. Oh, this looks absolutely delicious. Look at the little gingerbread men at the top. Oh my goodness me. We are already on our second plate. Current favourites are the sausage roll, the quiche and the prawn. They are absolutely delicious. That literally looks like the perfect scone. I mean, look at him, he's so cute. The big question is though, jam or cream first? And I'm sorry, but anyone that does not answer jam first, you're wrong, because you spread the jam and you dollop the cream. We're all right. Look, all of us ladies, jam first, jam first, jam first. I will die on this hill. Right, I'm going in for a gingerbread man. I mean, he looks too cute to eat, but I've got to try it. So we've just finished up afternoon tea now, and my goodness me, I am stuffed. I of course have a little doggy bag to take home for Alex of all of the bits that we couldn't quite finish, but as you can see, all the lights are on. It is getting that perfect time of evening where it is dusk and it just looks so magical with the Christmas trees. I mean, look at these, they are just the cutest with the little reindeer, the twinkly lights. Honestly, I feel like this time of year is just pure magic, and Lainston House, oh, they know how to do Christmas. I feel like this time of the evening is just so magical when the sun has set, the lights are just twinkling away. I mean, how incredible is that? It has just been the loveliest afternoon at Lainston House. The most incredible afternoon tea, delicious teas, delicious sandwiches, scones. Oh, we could not have asked for a better way to spend a lovely festive afternoon here in Hampshire. Well, we are back home now, and I think it is safe to say that I ate way too much. I am in so much pain now. I need to remind myself that my body can't handle that much gluten. I should not have had the sandwiches and the cake and the scones. I am honestly just sitting here in pain and have been for a couple of hours. Such a good afternoon tea, the most delicious festive afternoon tea. I love what they did for the festive afternoon tea as well. Like, I don't feel like it was just like caked in cinnamon. I've been to some Christmas afternoon teas before where they haven't like really thought about the entire kind of experience, and they've just basically thrown some like cinnamon cakes your way, whereas this was just absolutely incredible. The sausage rolls, the little tart, the quiche, oh my gosh, it was so incredible. But I need to remind myself that my body is not equipped to handle this much gluten, and I know I'm literally just going to spend the rest of the evening nursing the food baby in pain. So I think I'm going to put a Christmas film on, and I'm weighing up whether to watch Elf or Home Alone 2. I'm undecided. I feel like Home Alone 2 is definitely better than Home Alone 1. Like, Home Alone 1's a classic, but I feel like Home Alone 2 is a bit more enjoyable. I've always wanted to visit New York at Christmas, but Elf is just such a fun one. I'm undecided which I should watch. Comment below. Which one would you choose, Elf or Home Alone 2? I'm just going to spend the rest of the evening basically right here. I might be able to pull myself upstairs to quickly go and get my makeup off and get into PJs, but other than that, this is going to be the rest of my evening. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, I don't even remember what day we're on, with Vlogmas. I hope you've enjoyed today, coming along to Lainston with us. It was so lovely, and I'm so obsessed with all the new outfits. I feel like my wardrobe is Christmas activity ready, Christmas event ready, all eventualities. I am here for it. So I hope you guys have a lovely evening. I will see you again tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas. Good night.